Hello everyone, this is Bernice here at the Nappy Mouse. Today I'm actually going to show you a flip through of something that I created quite a few months ago. This is actually the Traveler's Notebook, or a Traveler's Album with Notebook Set by Graphic 45. And the design that I used is called CityScapes. It's an older design, but I thought that I had some of the paper still left, and I thought it was just perfect for the Traveler's Notebook, or excuse me, the Traveler's Album that they have. Now, I used Craft, which they finally just got in, but the only one that I have here at the store right now is the black one. Like I said, it does come with the notebook set. It comes with the album and 3 notebooks. One is the watercolor paper, one is the grid paper, and one is the line paper. And they measure, album size is 4 1/4 by 8 1/4 by 1 1/4. Excuse me, 4 3/4 by 8 3/4 by 1 3/4, and the notebook size is 4 1/4 by 8 1/4. Okay, so here it is. This is the front cover right over here, and you notice that I used some dimensionals to pop some of the postage that is part of the paper pack. This is the side spine over here, and these, this is actually the chipboard part of the collection over here, and then I just covered it with the scrap paper, and then also I used a Sharpie for the edges so you won't see the chipboard edge, and I used it for all of them right here. The brads over here are from Stampin Up, but they are retired. I still have a lot of these left, but they are Stampin Up. I'm not sure where these 2 ribbons came from. They are part of my stash, but I know that this one here is a Stampin Up ribbon. And when we get to it, I will go ahead and show you some more. But yeah, that's the side spine over there. And then this here, let me see, I'll close it up to show you, but I closed it like this, and what I ended up doing was removing this elastic band here, so I could go ahead and put this here. This is actually the chipboard part here, which I did cover it in, here I'll just loosen it up, open it up here, which I did cover it in one of a scrap paper, and then also put 2 of the postage, cut 2 of the postage from the postage paper, but you'll see more as we go inside. Okay, here is the inside over here, and you can see that this is the craft paper. And so I created 2 pockets. Oh no, excuse me, these 2 pockets already are part of the album itself, and I just went ahead and embellished it, and I put the chipboard here plus the brad from Stampin' Up, and then I created these 2 tags over here to put in, and did a little bit of embellishing. I think these little things, the glitter is from Stickles, so yeah, I put that there. And then I've got the chipboard, and this is part of the ephemera pack that came with the paper. So yeah, and then here's the first one here. Now what I did to these is I actually created like little tags to go, or like page markers. And so what I did was I took one of these little antique clips here, and then added a Stampin' Up brad here to connect it, and that became my bookmark. And I did make 3 of them here. So there's the second, and then there's the third right over there, and then this is the first book right here. This is the lined, so I went ahead and I just covered it in the paper. This is actually the main part of the paper, which I thought was just beautiful. So yeah, here's the paper, the lined side, and I decided that to be the first. Here's just some extra little images that I decided to glue to it right there, just to add a little bit of interest. This is still the first one. Right here you can see this is the whole notebook right there. And so what I did was just do something a little bit fun, and you kept it the secretarial pocket over here, and this is the back side. Here are the ribbons from the spine, which is actually my book mark. And what I did to the end of the ribbons, instead of tying it, I took the pieces of chipboard, the little small pieces, and I just glued it front and back on each of these ribbon. And I just thought they add a little bit of weight, not too much weight, but yeah, they look really great. I'm really happy with the way that turned out. Okay, so this is the second one over here, and I decided to put a little bit more chipboard over here, a little bit more decorating over here. This is the page I was talking to you about that had a lot of the postage that I end up cutting up too, and then made tags from that, and more cut up ephemera from that page. And then this one here, I decided to add another pocket. Here's part of the secretarial pocket over here. And then more of that postage stamp. And I know I did, yeah, this is just extra paper that I have. And I always leave this to the very end to see which ones I have a hard time throwing away because they're just so beautiful, these papers. So I'll get creative at the very end. But this is the grid part over here. And this is the second page. And or the second notebook here connected. And then the last page of the grid here, which I did that, added that, and I just thought it turned out so beautiful. With the last page, this is the watercolor page over here, what I decided to do was actually remove the cover from the notebook. Okay, so this would be the notebook for the watercolor, the cover. I removed that and I just made a cover sheet for this for two reasons. First, I wanted to show the paper both inside and out instead of covering the back side of the paper. So that was one reason. And then the second reason was I wanted to create like a secretarial folder. They're very strong and sturdy, so I wanted to add another element to it. So I created a secretarial folder for just like you want to stick something in really quickly, but you're not sure exactly which page is supposed to go or which notebook is supposed to go. You can just stick it into one place. So, I mean, honestly, I had like passport in mind or something quick and easy to get. Plane tickets, passport, that's what I had in mind. But yeah, so that's what I did to the last one, which is the watercolor page. And then I've created two tags over here from the ephemera page of the collection. And show that. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Just love, used more of the scrap paper. Don't like throwing this away, so I try to incorporate somehow I could, and that's what I did. Again, like I love those. So for this one over here, when you get to a section, you'll see that there's a knot. I don't like to cut them down too much because I can use them as just certain elements of the design process. And so what I did, instead of cutting it down shorter, I just went ahead and covered it with pieces of paper or pieces of the images throughout the design or the collection over here. And I found this and I decided to go with that. And I just thought it looked, you know, it just adds like a little bit of polish to it, pizzazz to it. Okay, more of the ephemera cards over here. And yeah, that's the last part. And then this is the secretarial pocket that I created for it. And if you notice that this does come, I almost use it like a belly band in case you wanted to put some kind of paper clips or just something to kind of throw in there. But yeah, I just covered this really quickly and did the same thing on this side over here just to make it a little bit more productive. Oh, excuse me, productive, is that the right word? I wouldn't say productive, more, I don't know, it'll come to me. Okay, so more tags that was created with the chipboard that I hung right there. And then again, I did this also to put pieces of paper, hang, maybe you could hang it like that. Oh, I don't know, maybe not. I'll figure out something with it. But yes, paper clips was the idea. And then what I did with this one is I actually removed this piece over here and then added the button, did a circle a little bit bigger than this this button chipboard over here, just to add a little bit of background, more element to kind of separate the two, and did the same thing on this side over here. And then you'll also see that I did ink the edges over here, so you won't see much of that chipboard. Okay folks, that is all I can think of. Yep, that is it for this project. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you want to see any other projects similar to that. I am trying to think of another traveler's notebook and what to do with that, and some ideas. But if you have any ideas, or if you want to share any of your projects with me, I would love to see them. Well, anyways, well, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so, and hit that bell button, that subscribe button, to be notified of the next video that's coming out. Okay, thank you so much. Oh, there you go. That's what you were looking for right there. That's the one you want to see, and it really just does come complete. All you got to do is embellish it. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. Bye.